Good afternoon, Jim Whitehead, All Power Group. I promised you and warned you that I was going to probably be back this afternoon to talk about the real reason that we're celebrating Labor Day today. So I'm going to give you a good convincing story as to why and so on and so forth. Okay. The beginning of the story. In the heart of a beautiful forest lived a curious beaver named Bucky. Unlike the other beavers who were content with their dam building routines, Bucky was an innovator. He was always looking for ways to make the work of his colony more efficient. And you know, beavers are smart. I mean, I think all animals are smart. I think well, I won't even say any more than that. They're smart. And more importantly, to ensure everyone had time for rest and play. So he's kind of like logically, and you're seeing his group of beavers saying, hey, Bucky, I know you're smarter and you're going to basically plan this for us. So Bucky decides, one year as the days grew shorter and leaves began to turn, Bucky noticed that the colony was working harder than ever to prepare for winter. The beavers were tired. They looked tired, right? Their tails were sore from slapping mud, and their teeth ached from gnawing on trees. Bucky knew something had to be changed. So he called a meeting of the colony and proposed a revolutionary idea. And again, because they were so tired and they work hard and so on and so forth, he proposed a day of rest to celebrate their hard work. He called it Labor Day. Makes a lot of sense, right? The other beavers were skeptical. I guess they're thinking that Bucky's kind of maybe making it up and isn't going to do what he says. But beavers do what they say they're going to do, and they know what they have to do. So that's why he was the group leader. A whole day of not working, it seemed impossible. But Bucky had a plan. He spent weeks observing the colony, identifying inefficiencies. He designed a system of canals to transport logs more easily. Yeah, he's smart. He created a new type of mortar that was stronger and faster to apply, and even organized the beavers into specialized teams for cutting, hauling, and building. So they had a day off, which is they probably never had. Get a little rest. And he came up with a better system as to all the putting it together, having teams that are good at this and other teams that are better at that. And they found if they worked together with his leadership, they would get results. And in fact, the results were astonishing. The dam was completed in record time, and it was stronger than any they had built before. The colony was amazed. They had worked hard, but they had also worked smart, thanks to Bucky. Anyway, true to his word, Bucky declared the first Labor Day. There you go. He's cool dude, and he's ready to have it where this is the first Labor Day. The Beavers celebrated with a feast of their favorite willow branches and spent the day swimming, playing, and relaxing. They realized that by working together and valuing their labor, they could achieve great things without sacrificing their well-being. From that year on, the Beavers always celebrated Labor Day, a story of Bucky the Beaver and the animal who represented the spirit of hard work, innovation, and the importance of rest, became a legend in the forest. Now, if that isn't exciting, I know you all probably having fun, hopefully doing a cookout or having some fun, but just remember, think back tonight when your day is done, that the first Labor Day was put forth by what Bucky did to make sure the crew were able to build a great dam, a strong dam, and in the least amount of effort. So I hope you feel better that I have cleared up. If any of you are saying, I guess I'm not exactly sure, other than having a day off, why we actually are celebrating Labor Day. So you can accordingly thank Bucky. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. This is always fun, and we look forward to finishing this up.